What's going on, baseball fans? So in this video today, I'm going to go over my Cy Young picks for both the American League and the National League. Let's get to it. Let's start off with the American League. Coming in 5th place, I have Lucas Giolito. Starting off my list is the man that threw the first no-hitter this year, Lucas Giolito, who's had a very good year for a much improved White Sox team that's in position to win the AL Central. He currently ranks 9th in the American League in FIP with a 3.19, and he ranks 4th in strikeouts per 9 with about 11.5. He'll most likely be taking the ball for the White Sox in Game 1, and with not much starting pitching depth behind him, they're going to need him on top of his game. Coming in 4th place, I have ZACK. It's been a trying time for the Astros recently as Garrett Cole departed in free agency. They got busted for cheating. They won't be winning the AL West for the first time since 2016, and they've been without Justin Verlander this whole year, and now he's going to be having Tommy John surgery. One bright spot for the Astros this year, though, has been ZACK, who's had a solid season. In 11 starts so far, he does have an ERA of 3.90, but his FIP currently ranks 9th at 2.92. The Astros will need Greinke at his best if they want to accomplish anything of relevance in the postseason this year. Coming in 3rd place, I have Dylan Bundy. Who would have thought we would be seeing Dylan Bundy in the Cy Young conversation this year? Coming into this season, Bundy has not lived up to expectations he had when he was drafted 4th overall by the Orioles in the 2011 draft. Up until the 2020 season, he had a career ERA of 4.69 and an FIP of 4.75. But this year, his ERA is currently sitting at 3.29 and his FIP is sitting at 2.94. He's also striking out just under 10 batters per 9, and he has the second lowest home runs per 9 rate at 0.69. Bundy definitely deserves some Cy Young votes this year. Coming in 2nd place, I have Kenta Maeda. When the Dodgers traded Kenta Maeda to the Twins for Brusdar Graterol, a lot of people thought the Dodgers were the big winners in that trade. However, the Twins have ended up getting a fantastic season out of Maeda, and he's been their de facto ace this season. He's currently 5-1 on the year with an ERA of 2.52 and an FIP of 3.05. He's also 5th in the American League in strikeouts per 9 with just over 10, and he's 3rd in walks per 9 with just about 1.5. He's been huge for the Twins this year, and if he can keep it going into the postseason, maybe the Twins could finally overcome their postseason demons. And winning the Cy Young in the American League is Shane Bieber. What a freaking year for Shane Bieber. Last year, he made a name for himself by winning the All-Star Game MVP, along with having a very good 2019 season. This season, he has really taken a step forward, and he's been everything and more of what you want an ace to be. He's 8-1 through 11 starts so far. He has a 1.74 ERA that leads the major leagues, and he has a 2.13 FIP that ranks 3rd in the majors, and he also has the highest strikeout per 9 rate at just under 14. I personally think the Indians are capable of having a deep postseason run this year, and Shane Bieber is the #1 reason. Now let's move on to the National League. Coming in 5th place, I have Dinelson Lamet. Starting off my list for the National League is Dinelson Lamet, who's had a breakout year for the Padres this year, who are looking to make some noise in the postseason. Lamet has been awesome so far over 11 starts, posting an ERA of 2.07 and an FIP of 2.51 that ranks 5th in the National League, and striking out just over 12 batters per 9, which ranks 5th. The Padres have a chance this year to really make a run at a World Series, and Lamet will be a big reason for that. Coming in 4th place, I have Corbin Burnes. Here's a bit of a surprise for this season. Who would have thought Corbin Burnes would be in the Cy Young conversation in 2020, considering he had an 8.82 ERA in 2019? However, he's been very good this season, going 4-0 over 8 starts, leads the National League in ERA with a 1.77, and also leads in FIP with a 1.79. While his walks per 9 is a bit high at around 3.5 per 9, he does rank 3rd in the National League in strikeouts per 9 with just under 13.5. Overall, Burnes has been very good this year, and if the Brewers can make the playoffs, he'll be a big reason for that. Coming in third place, I have Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer could not have picked a better year to have a career year, considering he's just about to enter free agency for the first time. He is having an awesome year for the Reds, posting an ERA of 1.80, an FIP of 3.15, and he ranks 6th in the National League in strikeouts per 9 with 12. The Reds have gotten hot at the right time and are in position to make the playoffs. A big part of that has been because of Trevor Bauer, and they're going to need him if they want to make a run in the postseason. Coming in second place, I have Yu Darvish. In a close second comes Yu Darvish, who's having a career year in 2020. He's been huge for a Cubs team that is primed to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since 2018, as he's gone 7-3 with a 2.22 ERA that ranks 7th, an FIP of 2.23 that ranks 3rd, and an xFIP of 2.68 that also ranks 3rd. He also ranks top 5 in walks and home runs per 9, as well as being in the top 10 in strikeouts per 9. The Cubs are going to need Yu Darvish if they want to make a deep run in the playoffs this season. And winning the Cy Young in the National League is Jacob DeGrom. With Jacob DeGrom being my Cy Young winner for the National League, that'll give him his 3rd straight Cy Young award. No other pitcher has achieved this feat since Randy Johnson back in 1999 to 2002, and DeGrom absolutely deserves it. At the time of making this video, he's 4-2 with a 2.14 ERA that ranks 5th in the National League. His FIP of 1.99 ranks 2nd, and his xFIP of 2.43 ranks 1st. He's averaging about 13.5 strikeouts per 9, which ranks 2nd in the major leagues, and he's in the top 10 in both walks per 9 and home runs allowed per 9. Simply put, he's the best pitcher in the National League, and I'm starting to think maybe he could win a 4th straight Cy Young next year. So those are my Cy Young picks for both the American League and the National League. Tell me what you think down below. Would you have picked someone different? But that's all I got for this video today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.